Can gratitude be dangerous? I used to think that it was. I didn't really understand that I thought this way until I realized I had a hard time finding gratitude in my life. Maybe you can relate. If you've ever found it difficult to embrace gratitude, to be grateful or thankful for small things in your life, this video might help you. I'm Lori Reeves, founder and CEO of Brand Strength. I help service-providing entrepreneurs develop, sell, and deliver their dream offer to their dream clients so they can help them get better results than ever and make more money doing it than they ever thought possible. Years ago, when I was just getting started on my entrepreneurial journey, I had a hard time getting the things that I wanted. I felt very unfulfilled. I wasn't sure I had a lot of belief in myself. And I started doing a lot of reading and reading a lot about how gratitude can help you get things quicker. That gratitude was the key to a fulfilling life. So I tried to be grateful. I tried to find little things here and there to be grateful for. I started a gratitude journal that I decided to write in each and every night. But I had a hard time coming up with anything to put in my gratitude journal. It was like really vague stuff like I'm grateful for my health, grateful for my house, grateful for my child. But it was the same thing night after night. I was coming up with the same short list, and none of the things I was saying I was grateful for were filling me with a sense of fulfillment or love or gratitude or peace. So I started examining why I was having so much trouble feeling grateful for the things that I knew I had in my life that I should feel grateful for. And I uncovered a thought that was hidden way back in the recesses of the back of my mind. And this thought was a scary thing, because if I believed it, it could keep me from having more gratitude in my life. My thought was this: if I show too much gratitude for what I have now, and I don't feel like I have enough now, that gratitude will send the message that I have everything I need, and I won't get any more. Now, that kind of makes sense logically, right? If you are going to say, this is amazing, it's possible that that could be interpreted as, I don't need anything more. And that's the way I was approaching gratitude. And I started asking myself, is this the way I should feel about gratitude? Is this how I should be acting? And I had a vision in my head of a scenario, two different ways. I envisioned giving my son something. And in the first scenario, I give it to him and his reaction is, oh, well, I would have liked a different color, or this isn't the size that I wanted, or whatever is not the reaction that I was hoping for. In the other scenario, I give him something and he's like, oh, I love it. I didn't expect to get anything. I'm so excited. Now, obviously, those two situations, those two scenarios are very different. And as a mother, I much prefer the second scenario, where he's very excited to get the thing that I gave him. Because if I chose it to give to him, I was thinking about him when I picked it. I was imagining his response when I was picking it out and deciding to give it to him, right? I had this expectation in my head of how it would go. And if I gave it to him and his response was, oh, this is what you gave me? Then it makes me much less likely to want to give him something in the future. And as this scenario played out in my mind, I realized that that's how the whole universe works. If I can't find a little bit of gratitude, true, genuine, heartwarming gratitude for what I had in my life, the chances of me being given or bestowed more are very slim. And I don't know why I didn't understand this before. It's like I had the thought of it's dangerous to be too grateful, and I didn't examine it. I just took it as a belief, a truth. When I examined it and realized if this is the way I'm acting on the things that I have already been given, that other people who don't have the things I have would feel grateful about, then it's not likely for me to get more to be grateful about, to be grateful for. Once I really truly understood that, I started doing an experiment to see just how much gratitude I could actually muster for the things in my life. And I decided I'm not going to do it at night. I'm not going to have this journal where I'm going to try to write down at night the things that happened to me during the day that I was grateful for. Because if you're anything like me, what happens all day, by the end of the day, that stuff is gone. It's not in my memory. It's like little moments. Like, I just don't hold on to those. There's no purpose, right? There's no real reason for my brain to hold on to those little pieces of information that seem insignificant and aren't like noteworthy. So I decided I'm just going to, as things happen to me where I feel any kind of, oh, that's cool, or, oh, I feel I'm enjoying this, or I'm grateful for that, to really take a minute and ruminate on it, to kind of swim in that feeling of gratitude. And I will tell you, my life started changing rapidly. I was so happy with the weather. And all this was happening in fall, and I don't love fall because it leads to winter, and I don't like cold weather. So I hold a grudge against fall because it leads into winter. Even though I'm sure there are a lot of things that I love about fall, and my son tells me all the time, I think you like fall more than you think you do. That's, again, another opportunity for me to find some gratitude for the things that I love about fall, right? But back then when I did this experiment, my life changed rapidly. And before I knew it, I was spending a lot of time every day feeling in awe, feeling in wonder of the amazing things that were happening to me, that were in my life, the things that I had, the relationships that I had, the situations I found myself in were more and more delightful. Now, I'm not sure if more delightful things were given to me or presented to me, or if I just found more things delightful. In the end, it doesn't matter, because I ended up feeling much more grateful, and my life changed in ways I never could have imagined. All this happened, like I said, at the beginning of my entrepreneurial career, before I had really found my way, before I really knew exactly what I wanted to do and how I was going to do it. And within a couple months' time, I had enough work to pay all my bills. I was happy doing the work that I was doing. More situations were coming at me faster than I could even keep up with. And the life that I wanted developed right in front of my eyes. And I truly believe it's because I actually allowed myself to feel gratitude for anything that entered my consciousness that made me feel the slightest bit delighted. And I relished that gratitude. I relished that feeling. I held on to it and I tried to marinate in it and see just how much of this feeling I could create in my body. How much can I enjoy this little thing? And I'm telling you, it changed my life. So if you have ever found yourself feeling like you want more than you currently have, and you've heard people talking about gratitude and being grateful and having a gratitude practice, and you've had difficulty developing one for yourself or culminating gratitude within yourself for the things that you have, I want you to try this exercise. I want you to try to, the next time something gives you any feeling of delight, I want you to stop. I want you to remember to stop, sit in that feeling, let it overtake you. Even if, like, you're in a store and there's somebody behind you and you see something that just makes you feel so good, like, stand there. An extra 5 seconds isn't going to kill anybody. Like, close your eyes and just let that feeling of gratitude and of delight wash over you. And just see how your life changes. The more you notice things to be grateful for, the more gratitude you feel. And the more gratitude you feel, the more opportunities you have to feel gratitude. Like, it has really shocked me how quickly things changed in my life. once I really started grasping how to be grateful, how to incorporate gratitude into my daily practice, into my being. I am just a grateful person. I want to see if the same thing can happen for you. Do this experiment and report back. Let me know how it goes for you. I hope this was helpful. I show up every week to give you little tidbits of information, knowledge and wisdom, things that have happened to me in my past that have taught me big lessons, because I want you to go after your dreams. I want you to feel capable of accomplishing every dream that you have in your heart, in your mind. If you want to make a big change in this world, I want to help you make that big change. So I'd love to see you back. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and I'll see you again next week.